Hey, what's up everybody? What's up? Today we're about to show y'all how to fix this factory made wig. I'm about to be teaching you and Ashley at the same time. What's up? What's up? Y'all comment below where y'all from. Tell us where y'all from. So this wig right here is a kinky straight wig. It's a unit that we had used already, but it's torn here, which that could be fixed, that could be sewn, right? It also is balding. It's balding right there, and it's balding on the edge. So I'm about to show y'all how to take this apart and put it back together. So Ashley, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you to grab that mannequin over there. This is a 13 by 6. That's what you're going to use to replace it with, because you got so much room right here. I'm actually going to be teaching y'all and Ashley at the same time, so we'll all be learning at the same time. Look at this. Look how much space you got. You know what the good thing about this is, y'all, and Ashley said this too. You know how on a lot of these factory wigs, you only got like 2 inches right here? But on a 13 by 6, like, you got so much room. So that's going to be the good thing about replacing this. So let's get into this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the wig and you're going to put it on backwards, because we got to line out what we're going to remove. Because being that we're going to do that 13 by 6, we're going to end up taking some of this off to give us more room. So let's put it on backwards. And how you pin it in 2 places. I want you to pin it here and pin it here, just so it won't move. Pin that bottom part. Now let me make sure everybody can see. This is the front. Now what you want to do is, we got extra lace on here, y'all. It's extra lace, but what we want to do is we want to line it up with the front. We want to line the hair up with the hair here. Okay, and pin the back. Put a pin in the back here. Right there. It's actually like not back here where they put this one, but it don't matter because it has to be lined up right. And that means it's going to leave a little bit of lace, and that's okay, because I want to make sure that I have this position on the face right. So what's important to me is making sure that's right there. Try to keep it simple so y'all can follow this. Pin it right here so it don't move. Also, we're going to have to create darts. We didn't create the darts before putting it on, because that's just going to take too long. These are darts, y'all. I talked about this on my YouTube, so go back and watch that. I show you how to do this and make it neat. Some people don't even care about that. Sometimes I give off too much information. They be like, oh, that's too much. Then if I don't give off enough, they be like, oh, that's not enough. So if y'all want to go watch that video on how to create these right here, you can go watch that on my YouTube. It helps it curve the face and keep the lace from buckling. All right, so to keep it from buckling, let me make sure they can see. So Ashley, you're going to fold these over. I'm going to let you do this. Fold this over and pin it. Make sure they can see. Then you're going to do this side. This help it curve the head. Fold that part right there and pin it. Wait, hold on. You got it? Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Too easy. That way it don't look like it's too much work. Now, Ash, I'm gonna do one side, you do the other side. This right here need to come straight down. This is where this one was. So just pull this straight. Look at this right here. You see that piece right there? That's where the ear is. So you want to pin it right there. You do the other side. Pin it right directly on there. Hold on 1 second so they can see. Right here. Right? Yep. That's it. So now we're going to draw this out. Ooh, uh-oh. Go ahead and get that.
It's good.
It's not on there. We don't even need it. So we're gonna take like a marker. You could do a silver marker. Sometimes I do a white crayon. And we want to draw this out, and I'm gonna show y'all why. Because when we remove this, we're gonna end up having to cut some of those tracks, and that's okay. And we're gonna end up leaving a little bit of this here because that's just where the trajectory of the frontal had to go. Like, we ain't have a choice. All right, now you can remove it.
Remove the frontal
pins, yeah. Because we know where everything going. This don't even take long. Like, I said I was going to start recording with no, little to no editing, or just a little editing, not much. So y'all can really see the time. Okay, so you can see the line right here. We're going to cut all that off. But we got that 13 by 6 to give us more room. So, Ashley, I'm going to have you go ahead and cut it. I don't even want you to worry about nothing. I just want you to cut it. I just want you to cut it. Like, don't even stress. Go in here and just cut, okay? Just cut it. I'm going to hold it.
You said you want
Yep. You're going to leave. Yep. Go ahead. Say it again.
Just leave this part right here.
Yep. Right? Because that's what, when we lined it up with the front, that's where we were.
Okay.
So just cut. Don't even think about it. That's why I think people be getting scared. They just be thinking too much.
That's me.
Yeah. But the more you do stuff, the more you challenge yourself. Just like the video you just did, and people was like, oh, why you do it like that? But if you have an idea to do something, no matter what it is, if you have like something creative, no matter if it seems like it's time consuming or it seems like it's too much, if you don't go ahead and create it, you're not going to know like how to do things. And that's why I want you to work on, like, if you have an idea, just do it. Just execute it, and you will find your way through it. That's why I wanted you, I let you go ahead and do it your way. Alright, so this is what we got left. We're going to pin it back on the mannequin. When you put these pins on, actually, you know what? Let's secure these tracks. Let's secure these tracks on the machine. So what you gonna do, Ashley, I'm gonna have you take the machine, and I just want you to take a stitch across just to secure this.
Just from right here to right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably really don't have to. Let me see it. I think it's pretty. Let me see. It's not loose.
No.
It's not loose, but
you may have to.
Yeah, let's do a little bit to secure it.
Okay,
so we're going to bring the camera over here so y'all can see her secure this on the machine. I just want y'all to see this in real time, like when we be doing this kind of stuff. Let me adjust the camera. Hold on before you go. I just want y'all to see this in real time. She just about to put 2 stitches along this thing just to make sure it's secure. Is it too high? And you know what? If you want to turn it the other way.
What you mean? No, I like it this way.
You do? Because I was going to say that hair might be in the way. And it's not a big deal for it to be on the other side. So she just gonna seal that down. You know what else would be a good idea? I'm about to show you something too. I just thought of, I had it over here.
What?
This right here. This right here is, hold on, don't stitch yet, Ash. This is hemming, this is lacing. And we can add that on there just in case we need extra room. But go ahead and stitch that. I'm going to stitch this other one just so they can see. Sometimes I be thinking of stuff at the last minute and I just do it. And back stitch, yep. At the end. Let me show them what I'm talking about too. Because this right here is a good idea to make it, to give you more room just in case. Let me sit there. So I'm going to take this lacing and I'm going to stitch it under here just so we have some extra material to work with in case we might need it. You may or may not, but it don't hurt just to be on the safe side. You don't even have, y'all don't got to do this. I'm going to just do it on one side and see if it make a difference. Like sometimes I just like to execute different things just to see if it's going to make it better, help, or hurt. It don't hurt to be a bit more secure. Alright, I'm going to just do it on one side and see how I feel about it. May not need it. Actually, you can stitch this other side for me. Like you did this side. And I know you probably want to go that way. That's fine. Like I said, you don't have to have that. That's just some extra, just to give me some more room when I pin the front on there. You don't have to. I don't think you need it, but I just wanted to put it on there. Literally, like, we just only did 2 stitches. That's it. Now we're going to do our last stitch when we put the frontal on there. So it's like 3 stitches that you got to do. This ain't hard. Let's see. So on one side, I got like this extra little barrier there. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. We're not going to do it on this side. She just stitched this just to secure it on that side. Now we're going to put it on the mannequin head. This way y'all can see this in real time. Like, it takes like no time. I'm going to put that back on. May not even need it. Let's try to do it without it. I can hold it. So I'm just going to pin this here. But I got the pin back in here, okay? Because I still got to pin that frontal on.
I got it. Working.
You got it? Yeah, you can slide that machine on down for now. Center this baby because I didn't have her centered. Just to hold it, and then you'll pin the sides once it's centered. I think that's pretty centered. We're just pinning it back on the mannequin, y'all. Now I'm gonna have you pin the frontal. But I gotta move these. You see how I'm moving these back, son, to give myself room, because I'm gonna have to pin that frontal on there. So that's there. Make sure I got enough room here. Now we can put the frontal on.
Here.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna center this baby.
Just like in your class.
It's just like when we do the regular wig, but this is just a factory wig. That's right, baby girl. It's basically the same thing. So you want to make sure you got this center. I think my part is off. And if you don't know where the center is, Ashley, just like I tell them in class, you can fold it in half. To find the center, you can mark it. Just like when we do the custom wigs. This is not a custom wig. This is a factory wig. I chose this because a lot of people, this is what a lot of people order. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have the money to order a custom wig. And that's okay. So now we know where the center is. I think that part is off. So we want to pin that. Go ahead and pin that there first. Then, you know, you're going to do your
you pin it all
darts. You got to do the dart.
Oh, yeah.
Fold it. You got to do the dart because it don't come with a dart. So we got to make one. Yeah, we're going to fold it. You can make this look just as neat as this if you go watch my YouTube. I teach you how to nair that out and fold it over and do it. You can watch that on my YouTube. But we're not doing that like that. We're just doing something that I feel like anybody could quickly just put together real quick. And then sometimes when I'm like, if you want to learn how to do wig making, you can go on my website and sign up for wig making. But this is just a quick fix, because sometimes people, they be wanting you to be like very precise, like how far apart. It's just centered, and then you go on each side and create a fake dart. And then right here, Ashley, is the same thing. You're gonna pull this all on top and pull it down on the side and pin it. Go ahead and pull this down and pin that real, like right there where we cut the last one. Pull it down and pin it. Yep. Then do the other side the same way. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this back. There you go. Make sure we get directly on top of the track. Yep. And pin it. Now you're going to stitch it. Already got your needle threaded. Hold on 1 second before we stitch. Hand me a rubber band. Or it should be something over there in the clip.
Or you have to stick.
Yeah. Or I'd rather have a rubber band. I got something over there in that black bag. It's in a bucket. It's like a round plastic bowl right there. Yeah, maybe. This might work right here. I think this will work. And then you can go ahead and stitch this. Grab one more clip so you don't gotta hold it. I got it. There you go. And all you gotta do is stitch it. Gonna do an invisible stitch. You just get close to where that stitch came in at, because we're gonna go on top of this with the sewing machine. So she gonna stitch. Let me show them exactly where you putting it in. Put it close. You can put it close to the actual thread and go under. We want it to be an invisible stitch, y'all, just for this, so that when we stitch it with the machine, you can't see no threads. We're just gonna go across the whole top, just like that. We got the pins up so they're not in the way, so as you get done you can take them out. Let me see if I can get it where they can see. That's okay. Try to get it where they can see. Yep, it's just an invisible stitch. They don't even have to be close, because we're gonna this just to hold it or baste it, which that's what they call, that's the term they use in design clothing, designer clothes making. It's just to hold it to it until we stitch it with the machine. When you get down there to the end, then you just gonna stitch it real good. You doing good, Ladybug. I know you're trying to make sure we can see in the camera. It's kind of hard to move out the way. But if you got a factory wig and you need to replace it, I'm going to also show y'all how to do this with a 13x4. So we're gonna do this with a 13x4 as well, so y'all will get to see that. Make sure you stitch it real good on the end, and then we're gonna put it under the machine. And then sometimes when I'm like, if you want to learn how to do wig making, you can go on my website and sign up for wig making. But this is just a quick fix, because sometimes people, they be wanting you to be like very precise, like how far apart. It's just centered, and then you go on each side and create a fake dart. And then right here, Ashley, is the same thing. You're gonna pull this all on top and pull it down on the side and pin it. Go ahead and pull this down and pin that real, like right there where we cut the last one. Pull it down and pin it. Yep. Then do the other side the same way. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this back. There you go. Make sure we get directly on top of the track. Yep. And pin it. Now you're gonna stitch it. Already got your needle threaded. Hold on 1 second before you stitch. Hand me a rubber band, or it should be something over there in the clip.
Oh, you want this stick?
Yeah, or I'd rather have a rubber band. I got something over there in that black bag. It's in a bucket. It's like a round plastic bowl right there. Yeah, maybe. This might work right here. I think this will work. And then you can go ahead and stitch this. Grab one more clip so you don't gotta hold it. I got it. There you go. And all you gotta do is stitch it. I'm gonna do an invisible stitch. You just get close to where that stitch came in at, because we're gonna go on top of this with the sewing machine. So she gonna stitch. Let me show them exactly where you putting it in. Put it close. You can put it close to the actual thread and go under. We want it to be an invisible stitch, y'all, just for this, so that when we stitch it with the machine, you can't see no threads. We're just gonna go across the whole top, just like that. We got the pins up so they're not in the way, so as you get done, you can take them out. Let me see if I can get it where they can see. That's okay. Try to get it where they can see. Yep, it's just an invisible stitch. They don't even have to be close, because we're gonna this just to hold it or baste it, which that's what they call, that's the term they use in design clothing, designer clothes making. It's just to hold it to it until we stitch it with the machine. When you get down there to the end, then you just gonna stitch it real good. You doing good, Ladybug. I know you're trying to make sure we can see in the camera. It's kind of hard to move out the way. But if you got a factory wig and you need to replace, I'm going to also show y'all how to do this with a 13x4. So we'll do this with a 13x4 as well. So y'all will get to see that. Make sure you stitch it real good on the end. And then we're going to put it under the machine. Okay, so when you go under here after you done stitched it real good, now that we good on the end, go ahead, put it underneath, yep, and then you're gonna tie your knot underneath so the knot is not on top. So that's why we did the invisible stitching, so don't nothing show. You can just cut it, yep. Take that wig off and tie the knot underneath. If you picked up plastic, that's okay. And then tie the knot underneath it. And then we're going to stitch it on the machine. That's basically it. It's so easy. Sometimes we can make stuff in our head seem harder than what it really is. And if you don't got a machine, you could just, get somebody else to do it. Or you can go watch our quick weave videos. You don't even have to do this. Like, you can watch our quick weave videos and we show you how to do it with glue. We show you how to do different ways. We're not going to do things like always the same. We're going to change it up. Alright, so now we're going to put it on the machine and stitch it. On the other side. Yep. You know what? I got some rubber bands too. Right there. If we need to rubber band that hair out the way. Hand them to me so I can help you. Hold it.
This way?
Yeah. Yep. So we want to rubber band this out the way. We're not going to even try to be so super precise with it. It's just to move the hair out the way.
Don't rubber band this side?
No, you ain't got to. We just need this out of the way. So when you stitch, you don't got to worry. Do you think this was hard?
No.
It sounded hard at first, right?
Yeah.
I'll probably pull it from here. Okay. So she just gonna put this under here and stitch it, y'all. That's it. Make sure you reverse at the beginning and at the end. They be like, oh, that's too much. I ain't got that equipment. You don't gotta do this. Just enjoy the video. Or get somebody else to do it. Or challenge yourself and learn how to do it. We teach you how to sew on our online. Step by step for beginners and for advanced. You can learn that on our website at www.thehairdiagram.com. We teach you what machines to use and everything. Sometimes you might have to pull it through. It might be too much material in the beginning. Pull out, yep. Leave yourself enough thread, yep. Sometimes you might have to pull it because at the beginning it might be a little bit too much thread, and that's okay. There you go. You might have to push it a little bit.
What you mean?
Like if it's stalling,
okay,
you might have to pull it through. And I know I teach about that pushing and pulling, but it's a little different for this right here. Everything is already put together. You can go a little slower just to make sure you don't stitch nothing. And because it's so much hair, you want to take your time and move that hair out the way. There you go. the slower you go, the more control you got. When you're not used to doing something, or if I'm doing something for the first time, I just take my time. I don't care how long it takes. I just take my time so I can see my way through, and then I can see like what I want to change when I do it again. You know what I'm saying? You almost like you teaching yourself at the same time. That's why I'm not afraid to like try different things. And or I don't like if you have an idea like how you did Adia when you did the made the wig smaller. If you have an idea to do something, there's 500 ways to do something. But if you got an idea to do something, I feel like you should always execute your idea and make the changes along the way. That helps your creativity. You know what I'm saying? Always take your time. It seems like when you get it down packed, you be ready to go, don't you? But it's best to go slow though, Ash. Especially maneuvering through all that hair. That way you don't have to worry about if you got off track or not. But you know what? If you get off track, you can always put it back under there and stitch right on top. You know that, right? That's what I always tell people. They be like, oh my gosh, I got off track. Just put it back under there and stitch it again. It's just a straight stitch. That's all it is. It's just a straight stitch. That's what made this so simple. You know, I legit think everything is simple. I guess because I be enjoying, even like sometimes I'm teaching myself how to do stuff for the first time. I just enjoy the journey. I don't think I have no expectations on how stuff gonna turn out when I'm doing it for the first time, because I just feel like I'm doing it for the first time, so my expectations is low, and then it turned out good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Your expectations be high?
Yes.
I think that's a lot of people. I'm like, you're not gonna enjoy it. You could be stressed and anxiety high. That's good. You all the way at the end? Mm-hmm. Okay. I just, in my mind, like in my rationale, I just don't think that anything that I do for the first time, I just don't think it's gonna be perfect. Like, I already know it's not, but I'm gonna still like try to do it because I know I could do it a second time and get it perfect. Set it on your head and see what you think.
Only thing we need to do is just squeeze out that part.
Out the middle so it'll fit your face.
Yeah.
See if you can turn around to my camera. Hold on, just set it on and see how you feel about it. Are you in the frame?
I think so. Can we move it back to the wall?
Oh, over here? Yeah. Oh yeah, because the lighting be so different. That's why I have to keep turning it on and turning it off. The lighting be so good right here. Okay.
Definitely more room than the other.
Well, on the sides, yeah. That's what I like. And you just got to cut the extra lace off.
Yeah. So.
Yes. Too easy. You was up there like, oh, mama, I never done this for. That's how you got to start. Like, that's why, like, even in the comments when people be like, oh, that's too much work. That's too much work. It's not. It's only like that because you never done it before. So your anxiety be high. Like, you just got to try to do different things. So now you can do the application. All right. Go ahead. You can cut that lace off. We always cut our lace first. It's up to you how you want to do it. That's totally up to you. We're using these zigzag shears or peeking shears. Either one. Hold on one second, Ash. Let me make sure they can see. Go ahead. Yep. It's just easier for us. But like I always say in my videos, I notice when I use like cheaper frontals or a frontal that don't have darts in it, yeah, I can't cut the lace before because it will like not lay right. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I talk about that in all of my videos. Okay, so now all we gotta do is put this baby on.
Okay, so this is the end result to my hair. And if you missed anything in this live, everything will be loaded to YouTube. Bye, y'all.